It's a 2,500-year-old technique. It's called Pranayama. It comes from India, and it's been practiced in India for literally thousands of years. And so what I want to do now is give you the fundamentals of it so you can do it right now, today, and use it for the rest of your life. This nervous system regulation exercise instantly calms you down. And by instantly, I mean in under a minute. The first time I used it was 30 years ago in a hypnotherapy session. I was the client. I was the person trying to reduce my stress. See, I was a stress consultant, meaning I was helping people reduce their stress because of psychological and emotional problems that they were having. Typically, I was working with lawyers and business people. And the fact of the matter is, almost everybody was stressed and they didn't know what to do with it. So I looked for ways to help people do that. And I became certified as a stress consultant, but something struck me as a little odd. Everything was mental. Everything was about dealing with the mental stress, but I could see the tension in people's body. I could see the way they reacted. I could see something was going on with the body. And I'd heard about hypnotherapy, and I decided to get a hypnotherapy session to manage some of the stress that I had. So it's a nervous system exercise. It's a breathing exercise, and I'm going to share it with you. My results, the first time I did it, blew me away. In fact, I could feel the stress going down in my body. I could feel my heart rate slowing back down. I could feel the perspiration stopping on my forehead, right? I could feel the difference instantly. And that made a huge impact for me and for my clients, because since that time, whether it's been with coaching, mentoring, hypnosis, anything that I use, I'm helping the client whenever they become totally physiologically stressed, emotionally stressed, to use this breathing exercise to slow down, reduce the stress, get back to normal, and get present again. One extra piece before we start. This amazing breathing technique has been adapted and used by the Navy SEALs. Can you imagine being under more stress than being under fire in a foreign country trying to go rescue someone, and there's gunshots and everything else coming at you and grenades and who knows what? These guys maintain their calm and their stress and their relaxation by using this technique. They've adapted it from pranayama. It's the exact same thing. They just put a new name on it. You've probably heard of it. It's called box breathing. And there's a lot more to it than just the name. So here's how it works. You inhale through the nose for 4 seconds. Then you hold your breath for 4 seconds. Then you exhale through your mouth for 4 seconds. And then you hold it again for 4 seconds. That's 16 seconds. If you do that 4 times, that's about a minute. So 4 cycles of that will get you super relaxed and feeling great. But let's get after it. Here we go. So inhale, right? So start with the inhale through the nose, 4 count. Hold for 4. Exhale through the mouth for 4. And then hold empty lungs for 4. You did it. That's great. You did it. If you do that 4 times, that's roughly 1 minute, and you'll instantly feel calm. Now, when I'm doing it by myself, not looking at the camera and talking to you, when I do it myself, I do this extra thing that really brings it home for me, which is that I close my eyes. I close my eyes and I visualize this picture I have in my mind from when I was a kid. I was camping in the mountains of New England, up on this, I forget the name of the hill, but it was a hill mountain. And up there, woke up in the morning, looked out of my tent, and here was the sun streaming across the top of the clouds. There was nothing but clouds all around us. Super peaceful, birds chirping. I remember this like it was today. It was amazing and peaceful. So I think of that while I'm doing the breathing, and I go through my 4 cycles. So you can do that too. Find a place or a space or a time that was beautiful, calm, relaxing, and visualize. Even if you have to make it up, you can think of it as like laying on the beach in Hawaii if you want. It's up to you. It's your imagination. Now, you have 2 options. If you get to the end of that minute or the 4 cycles and you're feeling still a little bit agitated, you have 2 options. First option, do it again for another minute. I've sometimes done it for 3 or 4 minutes if it's a really stressful situation, right? The other secret, and this is a fun one, is that you can actually do something called the parasympathetic sigh. I'll explain it more in another video, but I'm going to teach it to you right now. And it's basically every mammal does this sigh under stress when their body resets, which is what we're talking about here. The parasympathetic sigh, it's a big name, parasympathetic sigh. And how that works is this. We're going to inhale through the nose twice, really deeply, as hard as you can, as big as you can. Like fill your lungs up very fast and very big, right? Make some noise with that if you can, right? And then after that, we're going to go, do it with me, right? So if you do that 4 to 6 times, what happens is all the way empty, all the way full, all the way empty. In through the nose twice, big and steep, and then all the way down. And make some noise. And the secret of the noise is this. Think of us as mammals. Think of us as prey to like saber-toothed tigers or lions, right? If you're making a noise voluntarily, it must mean you're safe. Because nobody, when the tiger is roaming around looking for you, goes, I'm over here, woohoo, right? We don't do that. We keep quiet. In this case, though, we're saying safe. We're telling the body, we're using the body's ancient system to self-regulate by doing what mammals all do at the end of a stressful moment when they're resetting their whole system. So I'm really interested. What are the things that are stressing you? You know, I make these videos for you. And if you've got a stressor or something that's going on for you in your life that's been really difficult, put a note down below and maybe we can make a video just for you. Post it here, share it with everyone else, because we all go through similar stresses, right? Whether it's work, money, divorce, someone's sick, or any of these kinds of things, breakups, all the natural things of life. They do cause stress. And when they begin to stack up, that becomes too much stress. So let's help you knock these out. Use these tools, put a note down below what's stressing you, and let's see if we can help you drop the stress, knock it out, and be happier and more healthy. And in fact, all of this is part of changing your mind, right? If you change your mind, you change your life. Every new tool you learn in your body, in your mind, becomes part of a better life. So keep watching, subscribe down below. You know all the things to do all that. And down below, there's also going to be a link for you to something I wrote for you called Change Your Mind, Change Your Life. See you in the next video.